give up the selfish ways. That's what a man would do. Never knew that my past was right on my trail. With a flash of six-gun fury, I'd land myself in jail. I walked this road alone, on the run from all I've known, running free under the gun. Life ain't easy, living on the run. Come on. Living free under the gun. Life ain't easy when you're on the run. Come on.
Oh, I was muted. Hey, everybody. Hope you all doing good. Look, we got all kind of people here in the chat. Dave's here. Skinny's here. Six Scale Combat's here. Lorenzo's here. The whole bunch of people I like's here, and that's good. So, I'm trying to make everybody in here that I like a mod, which is pretty much everybody. So, there we go. Blue Wave. Yeah, I haven't been doing my live streams. I've been slacking. Got a new computer set up, which I'm not even using. Using my old crappy laptop. Jesus is always here. Jesus is always here, and he's always watching. He don't like dildo memes. But anyways, I got some stuff in the mail. That's the main reason I'm doing the stream here. I'm going to try to get back to my daily streams. I got my new computer set up. I'm running Streamlabs, and everything seems to be going all right. I just got to get my camera running or buy a webcam. So I don't really care about my face being on the screen, but I like to, when I buy things and have stuff show up, I like to be able to show it off. Like yesterday, and I made a little video about this, but we'll talk about it on stream. This is Oath. This is Nate's book. This is what started it all for Nate, and he's went back and remastered this digitally, and it's looking really good. But I got that, and the flip side, the other book is Cosmic, which is the flash fiction. You get a piece of art and a 3-page story. That's really cool. But Nate's story in here, the artwork is looking good. It's looking pretty killer. And so if you can, go check out Ash Can Comics Pub. You pay $10 a month, I think. Might be cheaper. And they send you this every month. So it's awesome. Another awesome thing, right there. Gravestone Press is a supporter of Ash Can Comic Pub. And here's this awesome logo that Six Scale Combat, who's currently in the chat, has done. And in January, 6 book will be launching, Napalm Brothers. And it is awesome looking. He sent me the files, and I'm going to be reading it here in a little bit. I'm trying to get it PDF so I can read it on my tablet. But I'll look through all the art. It is absolutely killer looking. So it's going to be gonna be really awesome. Oh yeah, and Skinny brought up right now on Kickstarter, Ash King Comics Pub. They're having they have a collection of all their flash fiction so far. Uh, so go check that out on Kickstarter. Skinny's got some stuff in there. Oh, we got Rumble Terrier here. So to continue the blue wave, I will give him a wrench as well. Terrier's here now. Time for the doxing to start. So there's your wrench, buddy. Anybody stupid shows up, kick them out. But I got that, and I got this in the mail. I don't remember what it is, so we'll just use the handy dandy knife here and cut this thing open. Oh, gun stuff. You guys like guns? I love guns and knives. Yeah, you guys can't kick me out. Ha ha! But anyways, got some gun stuff here. For those of you who ain't sissies, like guns. The other day, ClassicFirearms.com had a sale on these 30 round, maybe 33 round, 30 round Glock mags. So now my Glock 19, I can put a 30 round mag in it. I got two. Yeah! So I'm gonna be shooting some stuff with those. Might even build an AR to take Glock mags and shoot some of that stuff. So that's pretty cool. So we've got Mallet in the chat. Hey Mallet, I don't know who you are, but I'm glad you're here. I got a package today. Named, I don't know if you guys like Danzig. I like Danzig. He got a song called Twist of Cain. I got a package here from old Nasser Rabadi, and I figured it was probably Trixie Cain. So I wanted to open that on stream and talk about that, and talk about some of the stuff going on. So Nasser's a good guy. I like Nasser. He's a young kid, living the dream. He wants to be a writer, so he writes books. He wants to make comics, so he makes comics. And like I said, he's living the dream. I wish when I was his age, I was in a band, rock and roll band, playing everywhere and doing everything. But I just don't know if I had the drive that Nasser did. This right here, this is Nasser's second book, Trixie Cain Blood Reaper, and man, it looks cool. I wanted the Sean Langley cover because I don't like John Malin. I think his art's terrible, and he's a terrible person. So I didn't want that cover, and I don't know who the other people are. I didn't really look. I knew there was a Malin cover in this, and I was like, I like Sean. I'd rather have the artist that's in the book. If I was going to buy a multiple cover. Now, see, I don't like these sticky things here. See what I did? Ripped it off. And I didn't do it on purpose. But first thing I noticed in here, and this is the thing, I missed out on the campaign because I'm a poop head. Just one of those things. Too many campaigns, not enough money, and I kept meaning to back this one, messed around and never did. But got some cards here, and I love these cards, man. We're wanting to do cards with the Lone Wolf, Legends of Lone Wolf. So I'm hoping they turn out this good. 6 Scale Combat says he's wearing a Sam Hain shirt now. Sam Hain is awesome, and the band Danzig is actually the same band, but when they signed to a label, they didn't want to use that name, so they just called it Danzig. Rumble says he only backs low tiers because he's a troll. Yeah, anybody who backs, pays $35 for books is obviously a troll. If my $35 isn't good enough for you, then let me know, and I'll be glad to keep it because that's half a day of work for me. I get paid $10 an hour, so if you include taxes, that's even less. But look at these cards. And what's cool about these cards is a couple of these people in here I don't even like at all either, because they turned out to stab Nasser in the back and just be a complete turd. So poop on half of these, even though they turned out good, and I appreciate Nasser sending them to me, even though I missed out on the campaign. But one thing here, let's take a look at this book really quick. So Nasser also used Comics Wellspring, which I've used them before. They're not bad. They do make some quality books. If any of you guys ended up with the little ash cans, the Lone Wolf ash cans, that's who I used. They do a good job. I think they're a little bit more expensive than Mixum, but I really like their paper. And this right here, this paper is killer. So I saw that people were making fun of Nasser's book the other day and saying he's a bad writer and whatnot. And I'll just tell you, Nasser might not be the best writer in the whole world, but you never are when you first start out. And at least the dude is putting out books. He'll only continue to get better, especially if he takes and he listens to people's criticism, which hopefully he will. I know when you're young, sometimes you gotta grow up. We've got Jim Crotty here in the chat. Thanks for joining us, Jim. We're just talking about Nasser's book and people saying he's a bad writer. And if you're gonna say Nasser's a bad writer, please feel free to post your writing so we can see if you actually have enough cred to talk bad about his book. I'll read this book and I'll let people know what I think, but you know, it's a comic book. I don't expect it to be high art or anything, you know. So, and plus, like I said, he's a kid. He's living the dream. I'm proud of him for getting the book out there, whether it's the best book of all time or not. Go Nasser. Team Nasser. If you want to talk bad about him, you know, post your books. Not all of us can make anthropomorphic animals and make a lot of money doing it. I can't. So, well, I'm going to check out the chat here. Skinny says he's printing his book on used toilet paper. Skinny actually has an ash can that's coming with Lone Wolf, Legends of Lone Wolf, that 6 Scale Combat did the art on, and I'm in it, and it's like the coolest thing I've ever seen. So you guys are going to love that. See. The chat's just blowing up tonight. Mallet says, I'm going to start a campaign for signed flat rate boxes. Okay. Oh, you guys are crazy. Blowing up the chat. Being silly. But yeah. 6 Scale Combat has a book coming out. Napalm Brothers. It's going to be insanely awesome. It's a very vibrant looking book. That's the best way I can describe his colors. It just absolutely pops. Dude's got a really awesome art style. I'm really looking forward to that book coming out, and I'm going to read it tonight so you guys can. So Mal's talking about skin tag removal. That's what you need one of these for. You can get this for $10 on eBay. You just take and you cut the skin tags off, and you just let it bleed like a man. That's what men do. Jim says he's an EMT. Oh, Dave here says, Nasser, did you put your mailing info on the back? No, like a professional, Nasser used a Gemini mailer. The book was printed well. There's no folded pages, and it came bagged and boarded. And that's, No fluted pages. You actually have some nice paper in there. Uh, Nice thick covers. I mean, pretty good, you know. And I'll just tell you guys, this book right here. Let me get it out of the thing. This is my copy, so I've walled it all to pieces. I got this printed from RA Comics Direct. They're a good printer, but this is newsprint with 50-pound newsprint, which is not super thick, with thin covers. Like it's like a probably a 50-60 pound paper there. Not, I mean, it's more stout than like vintage comics. But even on it, there's no fluting on the pages, no matter how I hold it. Uh, you know, and these are going out with Legends Lone Wolf books, so there's not going to be, which there is a little bit of, it's not fluting, but you can kind of see it's rumpled, and that's where I've been handling it with my old sweaty hands and then cramming it in this thing here. I originally backed Grim Reaper Dave, but I backed out on it because I was short of cash, and I hate to do that, but sometimes it just happens. Plus, the dude started throwing around war campaign tags, and I don't think he knew. I don't think he was in with war campaign. That kind of stuff just bothers me. Sorry if any of you guys in the chat that I don't know if you're cool with war campaign, but we're totally not. Most of us here are not cool with harassment and dildonic memes. So that's just how we roll. Let's see what's going on here in the chat. Apparently you can meet Cherry in Hawkins Park if you need to. Oh yeah, and talking about the ash can, we might apparently Legends Lone Wolf might be the only book that promised an ash can that it was actually going to deliver an ash can. I'll make sure that the ash can goes out because that's just what we do. This is going to be an indie book. It's going to look like an indie book. It's by a bunch of random indie guys. We're not professionals, but it's going to be presented in a really nice fashion. It's going to have nice thick covers. It's going to be on nice paper. It's going to be perfect bound, 110 pages, 110 plus, I say, because there might be some extra stuff and some stories, give or take a few pages. But, you know, like I said, it's going to be an indie book. If you're expecting Marvel artwork and stuff, you might be a little disappointed in a few stories, but there's some great stuff in there. Some stuff that's going to blow your mind. And there's some good writing in there. I've read most of the stories, and it's pretty good stuff. And this is just like an ultimate team up, and you're going to get a nice looking book, and you're going to support indie comics. If you get the hardback book, you're really going to get something awesome because it's going to be killer. And I decided, I believe I'm going to use Bruce's artwork on the front and then Brad's artwork on the back. So both sides is going to be really nice artwork. So apparently you guys are talking about all kind of crazy stuff in the chat. I'm kind of lost because I'm sitting here rambling. I don't have any of Six's artwork on this laptop where I would show off a page or two. I don't know if he wants me to do that or not, so I guess you won't get to see it. But I do have like a little thing here I'll show you guys. I don't know if I've showed this before. Probably have. If I can get it to pop up. It's loading. You guys have to bear with me. This laptop's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Let's see. Share screen. Yeah, that's the way I have to do it. Right here is the artwork for Lone Wolf. Oops. I scrolled. Did you guys hear that? My dog just walked in here and just almost puked on me. And I can't get this to go back to the previous thing. Guys, I'm failing bad. Somebody go start a GoFundMe to get a new new stuff. Yeah, Mallet, I'm glad you're here too. I haven't been streaming much lately. This is most of my streams, just me sitting talking a bunch of bull mess and talking about stuff comes in the mail and everything like that. Uh, Cherry says, "Isn't my boy Peer Boom in there somewhere too on Lone Wolf?" Yeah, he's actually the first story in the book's going to be a Peer Boom story. Well, actually, he's doing the art for a story I wrote. If he'll ever finish it, the bum. I ain't heard from him in a week or two, so I messaged him. Was just wondering, so if you talk to him, tell him to hurry and get that done. Yeah, Jim. Nice you pop in, bud. This is pretty much what I do. I have some really good people here. We got Time Traveler, registered trademark, in here with us. Thanks for popping in. We're just sitting here bullcrapping. Like I said, I got Nosser's book today. Got some Ashcan stuff. I was trying to show off my Lone Wolf artwork and killed my computer because I'm a dummy. See if I can get that to work again. You guys think I can? So, yeah, Mallet says you should check out Cherry's channel. You definitely should. Midnight Cherry has an awesome channel. One of my favorite channels on the YouTubes. Some of my favorite series of videos he was doing was the one where he's trying to open his Battletoads book. Six Scale says, is Doug lagging or I'm having a mild stroke? I might be lagging. So let me know. It's probably where I'm trying to share this picture with you guys. This right here is Lone Wolf issue 2 artwork by old I zoomed in too far, by Jameson McCran. He's got a story in Legends of Lone Wolf. He's a really cool guy and a really talented artist. So he's going to be doing Lone Wolf from now on. And this is our cover. You can see there's some Civil War Zambi looking dudes here. Both sides. Lone Wolf is all decked out in some more traditional garb. And he's got a Tommy Hawk. He's got like a ponytail thing. He's got a belt with a sack. Good stuff. Gonna be good. Gonna be good. You don't want to miss out on that. Oh, we got Zach Hawkins in the chat. It's always a good day when you got Zach Hawkins. Somebody put Cherry's channel in the thing. Cherry, you do it. You're a mod. We got Blue Wave in here. That reminds me, I gotta find all my Wranglers are mods. So a lot of you guys. Midnight Cherry asked if Lone Wolf likes boobies, and I would say that's a yes. He likes the ladies. He doesn't like the mans. Which, I mean, if you like mans, that's your own business, and we'll talk about that. Midnight Cherry doesn't want people subscribing to his channel. He's trying to stay under 400 subs for some reason. So, go subscribe to his channel anyways. Who cares what Cherry says? Six Scales got it right there in the chat. There we go. That reminds me, I think I got my Black Ops book and I never did talk about getting it, and I feel bad now. We got Bean from PA in here. Hey, Bean. Yeah, the Needle Movers Society is another channel you need to subscribe to. We don't get to stream on there as much anymore, but go back and watch some of the streams. You'll go get to see creators who are complete and utter garbage now that we used to be cool to and have them come on, and now they're all garbage. Not all of them. There's still some good guys in there, but quite a few of them turned into garbage. I don't feel bad saying that. I mean, I'm tired of. I've always been nice and trying to do the right thing and get my book out, and people crapped on me and talked about how, and people who never backed the book before the book even come out said it was low quality and that I was making crap, and they're the same people that's taken up for that Soilo book, which is, I don't know if you guys keep up with Twitter, and if you guys, I'm just gonna throw this out there, if you guys backed that Still and Solo book and you're completely disappointed and it's complete and utter garbage, then send me a message on Twitter at DG310. I'll drop it right here in the chat. This is my name, which most of you know because I probably followed my link here. But if you got that book and it's garbage and you're upset and you didn't get Lone Wolf, send me your address and I'll send you a copy of Lone Wolf for free. And if you don't want me to, send you, if you just want to read it, whether you got Solo or not, if you just want to read Lone Wolf, send me a DM and I'll send you the link and you can read the PDF. So it's good stuff. Jerry says, make sure everyone hits that like button for Doug. That luxurious beard is paid for with YouTube likes. Yeah, look at that. It's not. It's a pretty terrible beard. It's not as thick as it should be. A beard is to be feared, says 6 Scale Combat. That's where I hide my banjo. Oh, Cherry says he was a big fan of Jeff and he backed it. I'm sorry, man. Apparently, this is one thing I saw. I'm just gonna talk here for a minute about nonsense. But I saw people talking about how they're really disappointed in YouTuber books. And this is the thing. They're YouTubers. They don't care anything about making comic books. They don't care anything. They're making money. They're making money on YouTube because they don't want to do a real job. That's what they're doing. They're sitting on YouTube complaining about Star Wars. And no, I did not realize that Mallet is JP. Totally didn't. So I'm gonna have to give Mallet give him the power of attorney over my channel. There we go. So, these YouTubers, this is just a quick cash in for them. This is a cash grab. When I see the artwork for the Solo book and see how it was printed and how it was shipped, this was nothing the guy ever cared about doing. He might have cared at first, might have been excited about writing the script, but beyond that, there's no heart in that. There's no love in that product. If there was, he would try to make the best product they can. For 50 grand, I would be ashamed. I would disappear off the internet. I'd take that 50 grand and I'd make sure I lived off it the rest of my life because I would be ashamed. Nosser's book, nice quality, shipped professionally. He didn't make no 50 grand. You know, stop supporting YouTubers. Support comic book people. Show the collage of pages I send you. Okay, send me some stuff and I'll pop it up here. I'm not on my computer with the good stuff because I'm stupid. Yes, he said Jeff wanted to make comics when he was younger. I don't know what happened. You can just tell, like, maybe he started and wanted to do it, but it just completely lost you know, lost the plot or something. I don't know. I know Lone Wolf issue 1. I'm gonna toot my own horn. Toot toot. We made like $4,500. Half of that went to art. I paid some money out of my pocket to get the colors. I printed 1,000 books and shipped it, and I didn't make a dime. I've only been making money recently by selling the books I had printed, but I still have like a whole bunch. Lorenzo says it's fun to be a part of this DIY comic scene. It is, got to separate ourselves out from all the grifters and the bullcrap and the guys who want to kiss butts, and it's all about kissing butts instead of cool comic books. There's plenty of guys making cool comic books. Lena Mover says that lettering was screwed by the printers. Yeah, I'm sure. Nothing else was screwed up there. Just somehow the letters just went boop. That lettering was pretty terrible too. Yeah, it was a joke there, Time Traveler. Skinny's got a sense of humor about him. So Six is gonna send me some Twitters. Let me get on my Twitters and check my message. I appreciate all you guys popping in. We need to do this more often. Oh, there it is. Need to get some guests on and start talking about comic books more. Yeah. You guys are gonna poop. Absolutely poop when you see Six stuff. So let's open that up and check this out. This right here is some of the pages. I love the gorilla. Look at the colors. I can't wait to see this printed. This doesn't need to be on glossy paper, I think. It needs to be on the paper I used on the last printing of Lone Wolf. I got the J. Paul Chic book. I used matte paper and not glossy, and the colors just look so much better on it. Well, check this out. There's a lady. You can tell she's a lady. There's the guys in Nam. I love that. You can tell that's a flashback by the way that it's, kind of hazy looking. I mean, look at the one thing about Six, man, is the characters. Look at the faces. This stuff's going to be absolutely insane. You guys are going to love this book. Like I said, I've only read the first 6 or 7 pages so far. He sent me the rest to read, and I'll be getting into that. Skinny, I'd send you the link, but I'm gonna get off here in a minute. I've been on 34 minutes. I've been gone all day. I left the house this morning at 11, and I'm surprised there was a house here when I got back because Axel was here all day by himself. He didn't even poop. Lorenzo, that I was showing off there is that's Napalm Brothers by 6 Scale Combat, and we're going to be running a campaign for that in January. That'll be the next thing that before Lone Wolf 2. And this is the thing about that. Napalm Brothers is completely finished. It's absolutely done. So when we run the campaign for that, we're going to run it 30, 60 days, whatever Six wants to do. And when it's going to print immediately. There's not going to be no 6 months waiting for the artwork to be finished. There's not going to be, a year later waiting for any of that crap. The book is done. The book will be printed. It'll be printed on high quality paper with thick covers. I will be handling the shipping. It'll come here. We'll ship it in Gemini mailers like this. It's going to have plenty of extras. He's already working on some killer stuff. Going to have some really cool perks. Lorenzo was asking, no, Lorenzo, we haven't shipped yet. I sent out an update the other day. We're almost finished. We're like this much being printed. So if you talk to JP, which is Jeremy Peerboom, I need to talk to him and I think Meteor is almost finished. Almost finished. And as soon as that gets done, I'm gonna get the book printed. Skinny's been helping me. He's been lettering some stories. He has been helping me do other stuff, and I really appreciate that. Well, Lorenzo, I wanted to have it done before now. I think I got excited and rushed a little bit. But this thing, Napalm, is ready to go. Napalm Brothers is going to be, like I said, we're going to run the campaign, and then it's going to print and it's going to ship. There's not going to be no waiting. I'm going to get buddies to come over and we're going to pack these things up. He's got playing cards. He's designed for this. All kind of awesome stuff. You guys are absolutely going to love it, and it's gonna be killer. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. I appreciate all you guys popping in. I usually do a morning stream, but if you guys would rather me do um, if you guys would rather me do an evening stream so more people can be involved, let me know. I'll start getting Skinny in here. Oh no, I wasn't talking about JP4, Lorenzo. I was talking about old Jeremy Peerboom. He's a JP as well. He's just a different JP. So, like I said, if you guys want to start doing evening streams, we can do that. I need to get Sixth on here. We're going to start promoting Napalm Brothers like crazy. You guys are going to be blown away by this book, and you're definitely going to want to pick that up because it's going to be really, really, really good. So, just let me know. I'll do a poll on Twitter. We'll vote. Evening streams, daytime streams, whatever. We'll get we'll get some other people in here. We'll get Sixth in here. We'll get see if Tim Lim will come on, hang out with us. All kind of people. I know some cool people. So I appreciate you stopping by. This has been an awesome stream. You guys are the best. I hope you have a good evening, and I'll talk at you later.